Linux Mint 22.3 versus Zorin OS 18.1. The 2026 Senior Citizen Migration Guide. Your aging Windows 10 PC doesn't have to become expensive electronic waste. As Microsoft ends support and updates become more frustrating, many seniors and their families are looking for a stable, simple alternative that respects familiar habits without constant technical headaches. Today, we're comparing two of the most senior-friendly Linux options in 2026. Linux Mint 22.3, Cinnamon Edition, and Zorin OS 18.1. Both are built on a solid Ubuntu foundation, offer long-term support until around 2029, and focus on ease of use. But they take different approaches to making computing effortless for older users. Let's break it down step by step. Why 2026 is the perfect time to switch. Windows 10 support has ended, leaving many older machines vulnerable and slower with forced updates. Older hardware, think 8 to 12-year-old laptops and desktops, often struggles with newer Windows versions. Linux shines here. It runs lighter, revives old machines, and provides free security updates for years. The main challenges for seniors? Fear of the unknown. Will I break it? Losing familiar layouts. Difficulty with small text, tiny buttons, or complex settings. Printers, webcams, and other old peripherals that suddenly stop working.
Both Mint and Zorin address these well, but in distinct ways. Battle of muscle memory. Familiarity wins or adapts. Linux Mint 22.3 with Cinnamon feels like a natural continuation of classic Windows, XP 7 style. It features a traditional bottom taskbar, start menu on the left, system tray on the right, and straightforward desktop icons. Cinnamon 6.x in this release brings smoother animations, a redesigned menu with better category icons, improved Wayland support for stability, and refined visuals with better contrast. It's conservative and predictable, perfect for decades of muscle memory. Click targets are generous, menus are logical, and it avoids drastic changes that could confuse users with reduced motor skills or vision.
Zorin OS 18.1 takes a more adaptive approach. Its standout feature is the Zorin Appearance tool, which lets you switch desktop layouts with one click, including Windows-like, Windows 11 style, or even a Mint-inspired one. Zorin 18 adds new layouts like Compact Panel and others for flexibility. For families helping parents, Zorin can closely mimic whatever they're used to, reducing initial shock. However, switching layouts might occasionally require relearning if not set once and left alone. Winner for pure muscle memory. Mint feels more set it and forget it for traditional Windows users. Zorin excels if you want to fine-tune the look to match a specific past experience. Automated stability and driver management. Both systems excel at reducing maintenance. Driver handling. Mint's Driver Manager is excellent for proprietary drivers, NVIDIA, Wi-Fi, etc., with clear options. Zorin also performs well out of the box, with strong hardware support for older printers and webcams. In tests and user reports, both usually avoid the terminal for common hardware. Updates. Both have simple, one-click update managers. Mint emphasizes stability with its conservative approach. Zorin includes background improvements and self-healing elements in updates. Backups and recovery. Mint ships with TimeShift for easy system snapshots. Family members can remotely guide a rollback if something goes wrong. Zorin offers solid backup options too, plus better Android phone integration for file sharing. Both prevent breakage from interrupted updates better than older Windows experiences. Mint edges out slightly for zero maintenance reliability on very old hardware. Visual accessibility and senior-friendly features. This is crucial in 2026. Scaling and contrast. Both support large icons, global scaling, 125 to 200% easily, and high contrast modes. Mint's Cinnamon offers strong theming for bigger fonts and cleaner lines. Zorin provides polished themes with good default readability. Accessibility tools. Integrated screen magnifiers, on-screen keyboards, improved in recent Mint, Text-to-speech and nightlight modes are available in both. Mint has an always-on nightlight option and better keyboard handling. Senior mode feel. Mint hides complexity by default and focuses on essential tools. Zorin's simplified software store and layout options reduce visual clutter when set up properly. Both minimize distracting notifications once configured. Zorin often feels more modern and premium visually, which can be motivating. Mint prioritizes clarity and speed on lower-end screens.
Software and everyday use. App stores. Both have user-friendly stores. Mint focuses on Flatpaks for safety and simplicity. Zorin supports Flatpak, Snap, and more, giving slightly broader options without complexity. Office, browsing, media. LibreOffice, Firefox, or Chromium, and media players work excellently on both. Video calls and basic tasks are seamless. Performance on old hardware. Mint, especially Cinnamon or lighter editions, often feels snappier on 10-plus-year-old machines. Zorin is very good, but can be slightly heavier depending on the layout. The final verdict for 2026. Choose Linux Mint 22.3 if you want maximum long-term stability and minimal changes. Your parent values a classic, no-fuss desktop that works reliably for years. Hardware is quite old, pre-2015, or you prioritize rock-solid driver and update management. You want the most set-and-forget experience with excellent community support.
Choose Zorin OS 18.1 if you want the easiest initial transition with customizable layouts that mimic Windows closely. Aesthetics and a modern polish matter for motivation. You value extra convenience features like better phone integration or layout switching. You're willing to pay a small one-time fee for Pro version extras, highly recommended for families. Overall recommendation. For most seniors in 2026, Linux Mint 22.3 Cinnamon is the safer, more fatigue-free choice. It eliminates technical support calls better for pure stability and familiarity. Zorin shines when a family member can spend 30 minutes customizing the layout perfectly. Weekend migration checklist for families. 1. Download the ISO and create a bootable USB. Use Rufus on Windows. 2. Test in live mode first. No installation needed. 3. Back up important files, photos, documents, to an external drive or cloud. 4. Install alongside or replace Windows. Mint, Zorin make dual boot easy if desired. 5. Set large icons, scaling, and favorites immediately. 6. Install Timeshift, Mint, or equivalent backup tool. 7. Show them how to update and where the software manager is. 8. Test printer, webcam in the first session. 9. Save login details and set up remote assistance. TeamViewer or similar works great. Both options can genuinely end the cycle of tech frustration. Your parents' old PC can feel fast and secure again. If you're helping a loved one migrate, start with Mint for most cases. It's the gold standard for worry-free Linux in 2026. Try both from a USB and see what feels right. What are your experiences with older users on Linux? Drop a comment below.
Thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for daily videos. Bye.